So, hello friends, welcome back to our channel Exam Buddy. Now let's do our assignment for Principle of Management, Week 4, Assignment 4. So the first question is, which of the following statement best describes why environmental scanning is important for managers? So these are the options, and now let's check the explanation. So explanation says, anticipate and interpret changes in the environment could affect an organization's current or planned activities. Organizations that don't keep on top of environmental changes are likely to face the opposite situation. So the answer of our first question is D. Only first, second, and fourth. And now let's go to our question number second, fill in the blanks. According to competitor intelligence experts, 80% of what managers need to know about competitors can be found out from their own dash, dash, and dash. So these are the options. And now let's check the explanation. So explanation says, competitor intelligence experts suggest that 80% of what managers need to know about competitors can be found out from their own employees, suppliers, and customers. So the answer of our second question is B. Employees, suppliers, and customers. And now let's go to our question number 3. Consider the following scenario. P and G obtained critical information about their major competitor Unilever by talking to the latter employees. This is an example of dash. So these are the options: competitive edge, knowledge management, best practices, corporate espionage. So the answer of our third question is D. Corporate espionage. And now let's go to our question number 4. Chronologically arrange the following steps in the requirement process. So these are the options, and now let's check the explanation. So explanation says, first, decide what position to fill through personal planning and forecasting. Second, build a candidate pool by recruiting internal or external candidates. Third, have candidates complete applications form and undergo initial screening interview. Fourth, use selection tools to identify viable candidates. Fifth, decide who to make an offer to by having the supervisor and others interview the candidates. So the answer of our fourth question is B. And now let's go to our question number 5. Which of the following statement about scenarios planning is false? So these are the options, and now let's check the explanation. So explanation says, scenario planning is creating stories of possible future scenarios that are considered to be vital to the future of the organization. So the answer of our fifth question is C. It predicts unexpected random scenarios which can be avoided. And now let's go to our question number 6. Which of the following statement about benchmarking is not true? So these are the options, and now let's check the explanation. So explanation says, benchmarking is a technique for assessing the environment. This is the search for the best practices among competitors or non-competitors that lead to their superior performance. Can improve quality by analyzing and then copying the methods of the leaders in various fields. So the answer of our sixth question is A. It helps in marking the business practices that are obsolete in order to review them. And now let's go to our question number 7. Which of the following is not a qualitative technique of forecasting? So these are the option: regression, Delphi method, consumer market survey, time series. So let's check the explanation. So explanation says forecasting, quantitative forecasting, time series, regression model. So the answer of our seventh question is C. Only first and fourth. And now let's go to our question number 8. A business organization allocated certain amount for procurement of raw material to manufacturers glass bottles. What type of budgeting would this be? So these are the options, and now let's check the explanation. So explanation says, a budget is a numerical plan for allocating resources to specific activities. Managers typically prepare budget for revenues, expenses, and large capital expenditures such as equipment. So the answer of our eighth question is A. Fixed expense budget. And now let's go to our question number 9. Consider the following statement. So first statement, benchmarking is the method of making something better by learning from the best practices, techniques, methods, etc. by observation of the performance. Japanese copier manufacturers sent a team of their executives to the US to learn efficiency from the much famed and successful company Xerox. So these are the options, and now let's check the explanation. So explanation says, Xerox Corporation, a US company, could not figure out how Japanese copier manufacturers were able to sell mid-sized copier in the United States for considerably less cost than Xerox. Xerox director of manufacturing traveled with a team to Japan to make a detailed study of their competitors' cost and processes. So the answer of our ninth question is C. Only first is true and second is false. And now let's go to our question number 10. Who gave the scheduling technique which looks like a bar graph with time on the horizontal axis and activities to be scheduled on a vertical axis, and what is that technique called? So these are the options, and now let's check the explanation. So explanation says Gantt chart. The Gantt chart was developed during the early 90s by Henry Gantt. The idea behind a Gantt chart is simple. It is essential a bar graph with time on the horizontal axis and the activities to be scheduled on the vertical axis. So the answer for our 10th question is B. Now submit your answer. So friends, if you want more assignment answer in future, so you have to do one thing, you have to subscribe our channel. So thank you friends for watching our video.